So, welcome to MÖRK BORG. Unsurprisingly, from Stockholm, because it sounds like the Swedish chef is saying it.
The basilisk's
Mort,
heads
Mort, Mort.
have contended the truth for centuries. Yet, by the nameless scriptures,
This is a video game adaptation of a obscure TTRPG.
These lands have faded.
Trying to eat Baldur's Gate 3's
So it
lunch.
shall be.
We'll see how it does.
As the voice of the spawn of She carries from the blighted valley of the unfortunate undead to the hallowed seat of the capital. The order chants the soul testament that leads to the shimmering fields. Yet salvation is bound by vows, and the basilisk's behests are law.
Behests.
Cursed walker, prepare and set your journey from the serpentine woods of Sarkash to the crumbling towns of Grift. Let your pain sing the cadence of the grim calendar and shun the lying tongues of false gods. You are the fading, final breath of this earth, and the hand that shall despise the temptation of falling coward and blind
before the Heresy Supreme.
Yeah, MÖRK BORG is notorious for being extremely stylish. The book is more of an art piece than a game. Very few people actually play and enjoy it, but lots of people buy it as a collector's item.
Yep, it's a game that's sold more copies than it has players.
By far. And this game is off to a similar start, where it's very pretty and sounds excellent, extremely good presentation, questionable fun. It's a game that takes place mid-apocalypse, so it's extremely bleak, and we are fucked. The world is going to end no matter what we do. Life sucks. Everything's horrible. And get ready to suffer. The game makes you feel that by causing as much suffering as it can. You get to re-roll.
Your so friends who never let you down. Your teeth.
Yep, we can actually start the game without our iconic bite attack, though, so sometimes our teeth do let us down. We're gonna play as this, like, punch guy. We could play as an archer or a mage, but those aren't unlocked by default, so anytime you play this game, you start as one of these guys. And pets were added in the most recent update, so I'm going to bring a pet with me. That's the Gorehound. Gonna try and get decent stats as well. I suppose that might be at 4 HP is not enough. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
This is going to be our tank. 1 HP, perfect. It's surprising how far you can get on 1 HP in this game, and I probably will spend a lot of it on 1 HP. This might be our guy. 3 strength, with a bonus on strength tests, why not?
Yeah, I'd say this is the least terrible character we've had so far.
Yep. You could keep re-rolling until you get an even better one, but this game is not for min-maxers.
I remember doing that for so long when I played the original Baldur's Gate. Because another game that I played back when it came out in like 95, 96.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't know what I was doing. So I wound up rolling a fighter with 18 strength, 18 charisma, and bugger all in any of the other stats.
Yeah, my first character was a necromancer with 3 strength. And the first thing I did was try to pick up a dagger, and I couldn't. It was too heavy.
Yeah.
Unplayable.
For anyone who doesn't know, an 8 is considered to be an average human.
Yep.
And anything above or below that increases exponentially. So if you have like a 10, then you are considered to be like basically close to peak human. And after you past that, you start getting, godly empowered and so forth. If you have a 3, then you are basically weaker than a baby.
Yep. Your carrying capacity is like 1 pound. It's pretty rough.
Yeah. You are likely to be crushed by the robes you are wearing.
So we have to fulfill a prophecy, according to that weird bondage lady. And we have no choice but to
Listening
obey.
to strange bondage ladies, and after they've told me to do something, has served me well over the years.
Yeah, you can honestly see the appeal. Like if you're in the apocalypse and some weird priestess in extremely kinky gear is telling you to do something, and you don't have anything else to do because the world is ending. Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
Wretched citizens of Grift are denied the mercy of the apocalypse by
There's
their
a couple
army's
of
refusal
jokes
to
I could
yield.
make about slaying the soldiers of Grift, but they're likely to get the channel taken off.
I mean, they called it the crumbling tower of Grift, and that's just a data center.
Yeah. We're all thinking it, none of us need to say.
Yeah, everything that appears in this game has been around since, I think, like the 90s or the early 2000s is when MÖRK BORG first came out. And this is a very faithful adaptation of the book.
Well, the first official release was 2020.
Oh.
But
No, it must have been before that
been...
because I listened to a podcast that reviewed it well before 2020.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe I'm misremembering. It's entirely possible. Could be a lot more recent.
2018, Swedish writer Pelle Nielsen designed a dark RPG while waiting in a queue for 8 hours to have a load of apples juiced. Which I think is the most Norwegian thing I've ever heard.
It's up there.
Working with our artist Johan Noor, Nielsen conceived of a small zine that would explain the rules and lore. However, a Kickstarter campaign crowdsourced enough funds to print a full-size 92-page hardcover rulebook, which was published in 2020. So yeah, it had been around a couple of years beforehand.
Okay.
2020 was it was conceived earlier, but 2020 was the first time people could actually play it.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. And there's a couple of spin-offs like Cyborg, which is the same thing, except grim, dark, body horror, cyberpunk.
Yeah, it's popular enough that, yeah, it's got Cyborg and a couple of other, like, fan-made spin-offs as well as official ones.
Yeah, I think there's like 3 or 4 different versions. And as you say, a few fan-made ones, but...
Yep.
Mork and Psy are the ones that people really know of.
Big time. It's sort of its own, much more niche Warhammer 40k.
Yeah. I mean, the wiki page explicitly describes it as, where was it? Yeah, it explicitly describes it as an ultra grim dark tabletop RPG.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
I think that's all you really need to know.
It's a world that's so nihilistic and so fucked that it wraps back around to being kind of funny, just like casually humorous, because like, who cares anymore?
Yeah, it's like original Warhammer 40k, where everything was originally designed to be satire.
Yeah.
Before everyone started taking it seriously.
Oh, these fucking monoliths. They allow you to folk one of your skills. And I remember from listening to the review that folking is an actual fucking, it's a mechanic in the tabletop game, but I have no idea what it does. The game does not explain what it means to folk. So we're just gonna folk this to our dog. Congrats, dog. You're stronger, I guess. Every single time I have done the strength check on the monolith, I have rolled exactly 16. You get a monolith to every single level, and every time I have rolled 16.
Also, just to give people an idea of what the series and spin-offs and fan-made ones consist of, MÖRK BORG, Cyborg, Orc Borg, Blood Borg, Pirate Borg, which isn't as funny, Fee Borg, Blood Borg, and Smork Borg, where you play evil Smurfs.
Wow. Yep, that's fan-made content for you. So we found, not a troll, but troll shit.
Ooh.
Let's hug it. The writing is pretty fun. That's mostly what we're here for, is flowery language about horrible things. And a femur. There was a femur in there.
Please say Bloodborg is about American football. Let me take a look. No, vampires. Basically, Vampire the Masquerade's grimdark version.
And it must have come out after Bloodborne, so that's likely a reference.
Yep, 2024.
Yep. The RPG also, despite its medieval sort of vibe, is it's going for a punk heavy metal thing as well as this game. So
yeah, there is an official playlist for the game.
Ah, nice.
Mostly consists of doom and death metal.
Yeah, it doesn't mind being anachronistic in that way.
Yeah. Honestly, when I saw this, I was like, hang on a minute, this looks way more punky than the game is meant to be.
Yeah.
For lack of a better term.
Yeah, it's kind of at odds to mix punk and heavy metal. Oh,
yeah.
The dog stole my food.
Which, like I said, do not get me wrong, totally on board with, but... And it just an unusual choice for them.
Yeah. As someone who likes both, I like it. If you watch the most recent Todd in the Shadows video about Lou Reed working with Metallica, you can see that sometimes it's not always a perfect fit.
Yeah. I am the table.
We got a whole stamina thing because we are vaguely Souls-like. Thank you, dog. I didn't realize that my weapon had a debuff chance.
50% sluggish. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was like being done to you or you doing it to the enemies.
Yeah, there are certainly things that will harm you if you use them. Mostly the consumable items frequently try to kill you every time you use them. But I've been noticing a little symbol that goes above the enemies' heads, which is clearly a debuff that I wasn't aware that I had access to. And a downgrade for a weapon. Hi, Thurg. Want to join my party? Or die? Maybe both. We'll add to our party for now. That apple that the dog stole was a consumable, of course, but also a quest item. So I won't be able to complete that quest. Thanks, dog. As for our party, we can switch them on the fly. Cast spells. Self-heal? Yeah, nice. That's
So
obviously
your
very handy.
spells on cooldown, or you can only use them like once or twice per room?
Yeah, the self-heal is once per room.
Hmm.
Forget what else. I haven't used the mage very much. Maybe we'll use a bit more this time. Until the mage dies, of course.
Yeah, the thing about this is it really feels like if you're not playing a fighter of some description, like you're kind of setting yourself up for failure.
Yep. I can re-roll, why not? Oh, okay.
Hey,
I'll take it. Okay, on success, it talks to me. Dig him up, or we can give him my water, my fresh water.
digging. Ah,
Probably shoulda. How's it gonna
the
kill us?
skeleton has a boner.
Okay. Gave me a foul psychopomp. Hell's that?
Looks like a scroll.
Yeah. Summon D4
Of course, you're
skeletons to fight for you.
illiterate, so
Yeah, my fighter can't cast it, but my mage can. I'll save that for a rainy day. Because I'm chasing a troll, I'm likely to have a rainy day coming up.
I like that the music actually sounds like it was recorded in someone's crappy basement.
Oh yeah, it's black metal as well as death metal.
Yeah.
I was about to
Well, you
wonder
can
out
just-
loud if the dog could die, but I know for a fact that it can, and it just respawns in the next room.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. Dead God Pulp. You actually pointed out when I was looking at this game's Steam page, because this game just came out like last week.
Yeah.
That it is very similar to Ska Studios games, one of my favorite game devs.
Yeah, that's right.
Salt and Sanctuary, Vampire Smile, with the like punk vibes and the heavy metal music and the weird papercraft characters.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised at how much of this feels like Salt and Sanctuary or Salt and Sacrifice.
Yeah, it really does. And with the dearth of Ska Studios output, I will gladly take this to fill the void. Might as well try everything. Worst that could happen is I die. We'll re-roll again. I've got one more re-roll. Probably gonna be worse. Oh, roll with advantage. I'll take it.
Okay.
We'll see if I'm actually lucky when we get a level up, because if you roll poorly on a level up, you can lose your stats.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep. This game's brutal. Okay, a big agility check.
So yeah, I hate that gills is the proper term for the little frills underneath a mushroom cap.
Didn't know
Makes me
that,
feel
but
uncomfortable.
makes a certain amount of sense. 13 minus 1. So close.
Dang it.
And yet so far. Mushroom gonna fight me? Well, gonna summon goblins. Goblins are usually pretty easy. A lot of them, though. Dog died immediately. I always wonder in RPGs why the goblins don't run away after one of them dies horribly in front of them. There we go, we can hit them all at once, and that's that.
I remember one of my favorite campaigns that I ever played in D&D. I played a kobold whose village, he was looking for revenge on a bunch of player characters. Not anyone that anyone was playing, I should say. But the idea was that a group of adventurers had come to his village and slaughtered everyone. So he was the one guy who was out at the time, and now he's looking for revenge.
This character you're supposed to meet before you find the troll dung. And he'll be hopeless, but since we found the troll dung, he is going to tell us where to go next in our quest. One night, slew a bunch, fled to the swamp. Under maddened miasma.
Good word, that miasma.
Coming all the way back here is unfortunate because enemies can respawn in areas we've already visited. Oh, it's called the poison mushroom.
I think you got off easy then.
Yep. Yeah, maybe if I had eaten it, and then I would have had another check to not get poisoned. It never ends. Hunter Trials. They give a lot more god pulp now.
Mm.
This game got patched recently to make it more playable. It gets patched frequently.
Yeah, the current Steam reviews are mostly positive, but everyone's basically in agreement that, wait for it to get a few updates so that it's a bit more playable.
Yeah. A little light on content and super inaccessible, and until recently it was like very prone to crashing.
Mm.
If my computer can play it though, yours probably can as well. My computer crashes on silly ass games that have almost no technical requirements, so it's doing okay so far. Famous last words.
Yeah, my last PC was weird because I could play Cyberpunk on medium settings with no problem, but stuff like Pathfinder: Wrath of the Righteous, which not a particularly taxing game, it was like absolutely fucking not.
16 every time.
16.
Yep.
I get the impression it's setting that just so that you can have some kind of skill increase.
Yeah, I'm not kidding when I
Probably
say
changed.
every single time I've done a monolith, I've gotten exactly 16. It's weird. But I'll take generosity in the one area they're willing to give it, which is a strength check, which I'm otherwise extremely good at, so it doesn't really matter too much. Oh, the
I was
dog
wondering
killed
if
the
you
other
need to
one.
do a jump attack there.
Yeah, we can't jump, unfortunately. I think there are other abilities that allow us to jump, but I don't have them. And other classes and shit. Who's this?
Okay, not friends.
Unsurprisingly. Throwing a boomerang sight. Ah, he got me. Twice.
Okay, that's kind of mean.
Yep. To be expected. I'll take a healing potion.
Healing potion.
For goddamn sure. And I'll take a reeking pouch because I have basically unlimited inventory space. Just gotta make sure I don't accidentally eat it. Chug, chug, chug.
Nice.
Yeah, filled me up. I think I technically got the lowest possible roll, but it didn't matter.
Yeah, I think you said it was 3 to 7.
Yeah. And I was at 1, so I got 6, so that's not the lowest. I had one item that gave 1 to 8 HP, and of course I rolled it, and I got a 1. Yep.
I always hate it when that happens.
Wasn't even on stream at the time. It's where I normally get fucked like that.
Shadowheart says items you can use to get bonus stats. And if you use them from the menu, then you get... It's usually like 1 to 3 or whatever. And if you use them from the menu, you get 1. But if you use them in battle, you get a chance to get more. Problem is, it requires timing. Because the battle system in Shadow Hearts is they call it the Judgment Wheel.
Right.
There's hit markers on the wheel, and you have to hit them in order to attack or do critical hits. And they use that for everything in the game. Love it to bits, but it's so frustrating.
I kind of love the way the dog is dealing with these mosquitoes because they're normally super annoying. Our movement is very sluggish. And mosquitoes are a pain because they're actually fast. But yeah, I always wanted to play Shadow Hearts, and I never did. And now the game costs $250 for the cheapest one.
I am so lucky, and I got them back in the day. All three of them. And Kudelka.
Yeah, that was a good call, it turns out. Most people didn't even know about Kudelka. I sure didn't. Until people started Let's Playing it.
Yeah, I knew about it because back in like 98, 99, I was really bored with every RPG being like some kind of COD Tolkien world, and maybe there's like a ninja village or samurai in it for some reason because Japan. So when something like Kudelka came along, I was like, I absolutely need to play this.
Yeah, I found that hotspot. That was the super rare item hidden in the background. But yeah, I hated RPGs because they were all like shown in anime and seemed really silly, and they were all like E-rated. They were known for having good plots and stuff, but I couldn't get over the cutesy bullshit to actually enjoy the plot. Because I was an edgelord. And
See, that's actually how
Shadow
I
Hearts
got
was perfect for
into
me.
Persona.
Yep.
Because I saw Persona 2 when it came out, and you know, it was like set in a modern day setting with adult protagonists rather than 15-year-olds. And I was like, I really, really need to get my hands on this. Of course, it hadn't been released in the UK or Europe, so easier said than done.
Yeah, I wanted to do Shadow Hearts, and I never did. And because I missed the boat on that, I ended up waiting until Shin Megami Tensei to really get on board with RPGs.
I would strongly recommend acquiring it legally through a professional seller with monies you have legally obtained, because it is really good.
Yeah, I mean, I know certain websites that will accept that money for me, so I should probably visit
a fair
them.
and equitable exchange for all.
Yes, indeed. I could likely do that. I'm about to start going through the Legacy of Kain series, though, so we'll see how many million-hour games I can handle at once. Well, that was abnormally easy. That was a boss, by the way. But he got distracted by my dog, and now he's dead. And I stole his guts.
Nice.
He was already dead. He was undead from coming here and basically losing his mind. Although losing his mind meant he forsakes the gods and, like, doesn't want to be around people who have accepted the apocalypse. So, how crazy is he? And he was wielding the troll slasher.
You're going insane in a crazy world.
Yep, exactly. Oh man, this is a slow weapon.
That is slow.
Does a lot of damage.
Yeah, but if it takes 5 to 10 business days for you to get an attack out.
Yeah, no kidding. For some reason, that attack didn't hurt me. I think it hurt the dog. Yeah. The dog tagged for me.
Looks like it's poisoned, maybe.
Well, it can't die permanently, so that's good. Now that I have the troll-slaying sword, I can slay the troll. But I think if I go back to town, it will give me the opportunity to level up. And I badly need a level up. And the God Guts keep delaying the inevitable, which is the apocalypse. It's sort of like the town events in World of Horror. Bad things will just happen periodically, and they are permanent worsening of the game mechanics.
See, I was thinking of the Doom counter in XCOM 1 and 2.
Yep.
If you ignore event, then the Doom counter goes up.
Strength down.
It's like bad. But if you do missions and so forth, then it either keeps it steady or lowers it.
I want more agility. Oh well. So yeah, on level up, you roll a die 6. If you roll under your stat, you lose that stat.
It wasn't a terrible level up, other than the strength and the lack of dex.
I mean, all my other stats couldn't go down except for toughness. And my party hates me because I did not take them out and do combat with them. They also don't get to level up when I don't do combat with them. Old teeth we want to keep around just to sell. Although we can eat them if we so choose. Eat the worm-infested skull. Or sell for 7 cents. Scrolls are worth a lot. I think I'm going to need them.
Yeah. I imagine they're good to have in a pinch.
Yeah. We'll take...
Do you still need an apple?
I didn't meet the guy. I think the quest giver is randomly assigned, and we got the mushroom instead of the guy who needs the apple. Because I've never seen that mushroom before. Rations are good to have. Bread's good to have. The dog keeps stealing my food, so... Guess I'll take this, just in case I need it. I forget if we can have 4 people in our party, or if 3 is the max.
It looked like there was space for 4 on the little screen there.
Party is full.
Okay.
4 would be a reasonable party, like... When you play an RPG, you want 4 players. But
yeah,
we're doomed, so we don't get 4, we get 3. I don't need Carve. Although that is a good name, in retrospect. These are all more world information plus 1 side quest. And the Innkeeper... We have full health right now, so I don't need the Innkeeper. Let's see if I can beat this troll. And we should have an omen at this point, I think they're called. Which is the world becomes worse. No, wait. Omens are our reroll.
Yeah.
Yeah. All my silver's gone. Good thing I spent a lot of it.
Hey. I think you only had like 7 left.
Perfect. You just read all scrolls vanish on the next set of curses. The troll should be right here, where his dung was. We're going to want our best caster to bring out a bunch of skeletons. Hope for the best, maybe?
Mm.
They have a lot of fun with kerning in this game. Roll.
And one of the design principles for the game books was basically to make them unreadable. Make them as heavily stylized as possible.
Baby skeletons. Or don't. I become a pet class. And I don't think I can attack? Okay, there we go. Nice. That's...
That was remarkably easy.
Yeah, that's a hard fight. If you get hit, you're kind of dead. But I didn't. And he stayed distracted by my pets, and I chopped him up with the Troll Slayer. You could see it was a lot faster because my agility went from the negatives to 0.
Yeah.
Gotta keep getting that agility up. And I should be ready for another level up because I killed a troll. You could also keep exploring that swamp. Maybe find that quest giver who wants the apple, but I think it just uses the apple to make a healing potion. It's good to have, but, you know, I'm at full, and I have no concept of the future or my own well-being. If I could think of the future, I would break down in tears.
Yeah, I try not to.
Yeah. Oh, come on, I used you to fight a boss. You should be happy. I wonder what happens if their morale gets low enough. I think they'll just leave the party. They might rebel against us, though. If you kick them from the party, they do get mad enough to come back later as a mini-boss.
Interesting.
Yeah. Omen is probably the best one here.
Yeah, I think so.
One of you should level up. Whatever. I don't need you
Maybe
mages
need to
anyway.
get a few kills with them, or...
Yeah, even the mages have to do a lot of melee combat. So I think we are supposed to take them out and break some heads with them. But the Troll Slasher, it does 5 to 11 damage.
Here you go.
Found a finger. Unfortunate undead, you gotta specify. It's another graveyard where the undead are having the time of their lives.
3 towns over, that's where the party graveyard is.
Let's see this unfortunate undead graveyard. There we go.
You're definitely getting another curse.
Yep, big time. Obnubilate?
Mind.
Huh.
Yeah, that's a word that I have never heard before.
Yeah. But I will despair my obnubilate mind. Henceforth. Verily.
Okay, obnubilation, mental cloudiness, and torpidity.
Wow. Never thought I'd learn vocabulary from a Swedish game called MÖRK BORG, but there we go.
Obnubilation. The process or fact of making dimmer, darker, or obscure. In medicine, the obscuring or dimming of awareness or mental faculties.
I love the dust effect in here. Moves
Oh, yeah,
around
nice.
slightly
Very
around
cool.
us. Yeah.
At least if they betray you, they'll be weak as head because they got no XP, I guess.
Yep.
That reminds me, the shield, can you actually block with it, or is it just for show?
I should have been doing that this whole time. Yes. Yes, you very much can. And it is very useful. It fully takes away all damage from an attack. Costs a little stamina, and stamina is a
glad.
very difficult to maintain resource, but yeah, the shield is extremely good. And I will be using it, or I will be dead.
If that was like a shield block or a shield bash on your HUD there.
The rogue character has a parry, and the mage has nothing. The mage just heals himself after getting hurt. Because getting hurt is inevitable.
Arguably the most useful.
Yeah, honestly. I think that's technically voice acting. In as much as Nathan Explosion gargling concrete would be.
Like better than Murder Face.
Yep. I hate your offering. Give me more.
Strength is faster attack.
Yep.
Okay.
You know, the last time I got that pop-up, it said agility means faster attack, so maybe they both contribute, and boosting both of the stats is what made the sword swing much faster?
It would make sense because most Souls-likes, increasing one or the other usually gives a minor increase to the other one.
Yeah.
Just really so that if you decide to go all in on, say, Dex, you're not going to be plinking off late game enemies, you know?
Yeah, the Diablo conundrum, where if you max out your strength, you can't hit anything anymore.
Tying it all back round together.
We gotta see eyes that have seen the shimmering field. I don't really have context for what the shimmering field is, but yeah, pretty much. Don't need any more mages, please. I feel like Korgoth the Barbaria at this point.
Ripping people's skin off and dousing them in salt?
Yeah. Exactly.
Also, if anyone's hearing any weird noises, that's my cat deciding to rub his little furry face against the microphone.
That was a humorous time to say if anyone's hearing weird noises, because you back so far away from the mic, you sounded like, I don't know, a sample drop in a fucking industrial song.
No, that was Tal deciding he didn't like the fact that I was paying too much attention to the microphone, and deciding to rub up against it and purr loudly. Don't know how much of that came through, but it was very adorable.
Yeah, I think Discord mutes it, but
yeah,
Discord is purr-phobic and will not allow it to get through the audio balancing thing that it has.
Yeah, it's a shame because both my cats like to sit in the middle of the living room and just scream until I give them attention.
Yeah, if they don't scream straight in the mic, you usually can't hear it.
Yeah. I mean, Tal's made some noise a couple of times,
Mhm.
which no one's remarked on. So
Dogs get picked up on Discord a lot, but
Hmm.
not often cats.
I imagine it's because cat meows usually tend to be more high pitched,
Yep. And rumbly.
and it's usually very good at any kind of high pitched noise.
Apparently, I missed the opportunity to do the Grift side quest. Grift is just doomed now. I think this is a side quest as well with 4 god guts as the reward. But it costs 3 god guts to get there.
Yeah.
And apparently you can turn off Discord's filtering. I didn't know that.
Yes.
The filter is
Yeah,
very
I've
useful.
got a fan pointed at me right now, so
Yep.
it's probably best to leave it on.
Yeah, I also have a fan very near my computer.
Yeah, I'm always nervous during the summer because it's usually too muggy not to have a fan pointed at me.
Oh yeah. No more food. I hadn't really found food except for that apple that the dog ate, so
Yeah, not really missing out on much, are you?
nope, not with my luck. True. Love these fortune cookies between levels.
I mean, fingers crossed.
Yeah. Madness and blasphemy. Poke that. We could folk the regular attack, why not? What do you know is 16?
Shocking.
Yep. Place your bets, folks. I have to assume that folking makes the specific skill that you've chosen better. But I simply have no way of knowing. Nope.
As
Thanks,
folking
dog.
makes you feel good.
True. It's fun to say, if nothing else. They picked a good name for it. Gonna show me the monster? There we go. Not the one I wanted to kill, but I'll take it. Honestly, I love in games when you have these gigantic, heavy attacks that deal devastating damage. Dishwasher Vampire Smile has I think it's called the Thunder Sword, and it's a reference to the Buster Sword because Cloud wields the
Yeah.
Buster Sword. And it's very heavy and slow, and it kills everything it hits.
Usually whenever I'm playing any kind of Souls-like, I start off going for a strength build, and usually wind up going for a dex build just because I like being able to dodge out of the way and hit things.
Yeah, strength builds are easy. And usually when I become, like, familiar with a game, I move away from strength builds.
Yeah, strength builds are easy. Dex builds are fun.
Often. Okay, we got a
And magic
fellow
is
fighter.
usually the sign of a improved mind.
There's some things so much slower than them. He certainly needed help, that Riston.
I think your dog killed one.
Yeah. And I got one. Let's kill him. Which we have to do manually.
Stabby, stabby.
I wasn't swinging at you, I swear. Damn it, with your knife.
Oh, this is embarrassing.
And one hit kill.
Fair enough.
Rations and water. I needed that water.
So much for not getting any food.
Speaking of, let's eat a bread. Max roll. Guess I should start throwing
More like a loaf than a roll.
Throwing my shit at enemies. I got 33 rocks. Be careful when I say throw my shit at enemies, because this is the kind of game where that could easily be literal.
Yeah. Was thinking it, wasn't going to say it.
Interesting. We got a berserker. Good thing I healed.
Brr.
Fall down, why don't ya?
Donk.
Ooh. Nice counterattack. Okay, I'm gonna have to block. Tragically. Don't finish that. And you're dead. We're kind of an all or nothing character. We either kill someone with our extremely powerful attacks, or we die. I don't want your Morning Star. I do want your heavy armor, for goddamn sure. The slogan of MÖRK BORG is a flail to the face. So when they give you a flail, they are not screwing around. They consider that an honor. I guess that guy was the boss. Seemed rather boss-like. My dog hasn't been coming back. Where's my dog? Maybe when I go to the next area, my dog will come back. The next room was wishful thinking.
I know those mosquitoes are meant to have like skulls for faces, but it really looks like a pair of big googly eyes.
Yeah, I mean, they look like the mosquitoes from Darkest Dungeon.
Hmm.
So I'm used to it, but yeah, they also look kind of silly. Okay. Ghosts. The ghosts are just bloody sheets.
Very Splatterhouse.
Yeah, honestly. Especially with their attack. Sliding on the ground and then popping up. Can't believe I've had the stamina to do all these attacks. Push. Oh, a survivor. And ghost. Come on. We also have a dodge move that I haven't been using very often, but it gives you a little short hop in one direction. Quite useful. I think that might have been our quest item? I don't know. I didn't read the quest, so I'm just killing shit. I'm a classic barbarian.
Now, reading is for nerds.
And I should be doing it. We got bleeding. Take more damage.
It's not too long as you don't get hit.
Yeah, exactly. One of the debuffs is called Cursed. Ouch. I got a critical, and I died. But Cursed means you can't heal, and the duration is permanent. You don't want to get cursed. So, 1 HP. When you die the first time, you get a chance to kill the enemy that killed you. And if you do so, you come back with 1 HP.
Yeah, I thought that was a fight for life thing, like in Borderlands.
No one knows Borderlands.
Sorry, I meant in NBA Jam.
Ah. Now you're speaking my language. I really gotta use this shield.
The first 2 Borderlands games are good. Everything after that we kind of pretend doesn't exist.
Yeah, I keep seeing that like fantasy spin-off game.
Oh, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks pretty bad.
It
Might as well.
suffers from the same problem as the 3rd game, and I assume the 4th one, which I haven't played. And that there are way too many gimmick guns. Like you will get guns where the shots ricochet all over the place, or they fire off a big wave of energy rather than bullets, to the point where you get a shotgun and it is the most like just a shotgun that fires straight, and you're like, I am keeping this gun for the next 20 levels.
I got a gun.
Although Will Arnett plays the main antagonist, and he's very funny.
That is pretty cool. Yeah, Will Arnett's always fun to hear. But I could just watch Twisted Metal or BoJack Horseman.
Yeah. Or Arrested Development,
Well, if I'm a coward.
I mean, taking the easy way out.
Yeah, honestly, I only think Arrested Development has one good season. The first season is very good, and it drops off pretty hard after that. Like even
I would
the
think
third season.
3.
I think the third season was bad. Like it had the Mr. F arc, which, oh boy.
Yeah, that had not aged well at all.
And that's like half the season dealing with that.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing Charlize Theron has ever done, by far.
I don't know, have you seen some of the later X-Men movies?
I haven't, but I can't even imagine if they're worse than that.
It's a close run thing.
I threw my food.
But your dog's back.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently he comes back when I go to a new area as opposed to a new room. Or I guess that means that I go find a new dog while traveling.
Just stole someone's dog. Straight up John Wicking it.
I'm invoking the wrath of John Wick.
Remember my complaint about Diablo loot systems making my friends take 2 minutes every time a new weapon drops? Playing Borderlands with them was pain. Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah, it does sound worse. Massive candle. Honestly, kind of adorable. There's a lot of new shit that got added in the last update, I think.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of this. Should be able to pass a little strength check. That should do? No. 1 shy. I hate my life. But I should have Omen.
You should be able to
Oh,
reroll.
I can't even reroll. When do my rerolls come back? Oh well, I guess they don't.
Maybe you're just not allowed to re-roll it.
One of the Psalms gave me like -1 Omen. Die, babies. Baby.
God, it's like Dead Space 2 all over again.
Yeah, I can't attack while I'm afeared. Yeah, very scary music. Thank you, dog.
Shut up, upper.
The baby? Not even doing any damage. You're not worth this music. Wonder what would have happened if I passed that check. Would the babies have been on my side? Okay, now they've got a dog. Dog fight. Here it comes. And there it goes.
Okay, easier to deal with than in Dark Souls.
Oh, come on. I killed his scythe catching hand, so his scythe hit me.
Now that is a thing.
Yeah, it's somewhat expected. In a game this rude. I'm gonna take out the mages. They're not happy with me, but maybe they'll get happy. We got an undead friend, Brooke.
I wonder if that's a One Piece reference.
Where are the eyes?
It's a scaly man in One Piece who is called Brook, but with an E, I think, at the end.
I think in the live-action series they made him not a skeleton out of cheapness and cowardice.
Yeah.
It's weird that they would draw the line.
I'll be honest, the second I hear someone say Netflix and adaptation, I just tune out completely.
Smart. So I accidentally made my mage kill himself. Did a blood offering to the skeleton, and he didn't have enough blood. What are these ghosts doing?
Yeah, just chilling.
Having a hard time. I love that little whack-a-mole. Like, stop that ghost. You're not scary.
Thanks.
I guess that's the next step in our quest. Oh, I can survive by eating food as well. You kill the enemy who killed you, or you eat some food.
Oh, speaking of Netflix and anime adaptations, Doro Hidoro's getting a third season, to the bewilderment and bafflement of everyone.
Yeah, that's
Not because it's bad, but because Doro Hidoro is such a weird cult series, no one expected it to get a second.
Yeah, it is an odd program.
Yeah, I love the original manga to bits, and the soundtrack is phenomenal. But yeah, it looks like it's going to get a full adaptation, and no one expected that.
Yeah, good for them.
I just wish it wasn't that choppy pseudo 3D CGI for character movement, because it just looks ugly as hell in my eyes.
Yeah, I mean, it used to look worse when they first started doing that. Got a long way to go, though. Man, I cannot satisfy these guys. This guy got to do a quest and give his blood to a skeleton. Still not happy with me. Wow.
Hey!
Lucky. I'm almost at max strength. Once you're at max strength, you can only go down. Even if you roll a 6, you go down 1. Oh. I was gonna say, wow, all my stats went up, and then 1 HP.
Almost great.
Yep. I think agility is gonna suit me best. Now I should be, like, straight up fast with the sword. Whiny mages. I think if you use them like quickly, they'll get the loyal modifier, and then they'll be much less likely to lose morale from that on, and you're pretty much all set. But I left them on the bench for their first adventure, and now they're mad forever.
Bunch of prima donnas.
Yep. Tell me where they are. Skeleton didn't know very much. You've restocked. You've got Salt of Absolution. Deals a little damage if I throw it at an enemy, but speeds them up. Seems dangerous. Be fun to throw. Probably sell the scrolls, but whatever. That'd piss off the mages even more. Let's see if we can get a rogue. Any rogues at the bar? No, what is with this run?
No, it's just a big fan of what's that one band? Ghost.
Oh yeah, Ghost. I see that. Oh, it's fucking... It's J-Man from Mushroom Head.
Oh yeah.
I like that guy. He joined a band with the singer of Dog Fashion Disco at one point.
So weird. I was talking about Mushroom Head with someone earlier today.
Yep. They come up every so often.
Yeah, they're playing. There's a big dark metal alternative kind of festival that's held every year in the UK called Bloodstock. And someone was talking to earlier is going to it. And I checked the playbill, and there was like, yeah, there's maybe 6 bands on here that I've heard of, and only 2 of them whose songs I know. And one of them was Mushroom Head.
Yeah, I like them well enough. It's hard to keep track of what's going on with them because they've been through like 5 singers at this point. I have no idea who's currently playing in Mushroom Head. I've never seen this Krakow thing before. But there's a rogue. If I do this right, we'll get a rogue in our party. And Krakow's dead. Ghost, get out of that ground. Thank you, Thurg. You can replace Thurg.
I feel like maybe they ran out of names really quickly.
There's a new Thurg in town. Damn it, didn't mean to go through
Thurg
there.
promises vengeance.
Let's see what a rogue does. Oh, the rogue has a rat. So another
Neat.
character with a pet. The mages also have hawks, potentially. And he's dead.
Oh, wow.
Now he's permadead. There, Thurg, you got your revenge. Nothing to worry about.
You really shouldn't have traded Thurg for Thurg.
Yeah, I have Thurg remorse.
Kind of a shame you can't loot his corpse as well.
Yeah, I mean, he would have only had arrows. When they join your party, they give you everything they own, so...
Fair enough.
I also robbed other Thurg. Hello there. You don't have any eyes. How am I supposed to get eyes that saw the shimmering fields out of you? I like your specific music. Now die.
Oh,
Anticlimactic. The Troll Slayer is a quest item too, so you automatically get it. Wow, 3 scrolls. That's 150 silver if I want to sell them. For a very happy mage who's been mad at me this whole game. That's the corpse field. I think I've pretty much explored this whole place. I think this is an enemy respawn. Rude. Duck. If I ducked in time, I would have not taken damage. Ooh, good timing there. Just gotta leave stones behind. Fuck it. Got like 50.
30 of them.
Yeah.
Drink whiskey woods. At least the game lets you cancel your attacks.
Yeah, sometimes. Context dependent. It is still super easy to run out of stamina. Or just hit a dead end.
Surprised increasing your strength or whatever doesn't increase your stamina limit.
Yeah, I think toughness is your stamina booster. One of the stats has something with stamina. Not that the game's ever going to tell you.
I mean, even the tabletop version being obtuse is part and parcel of the whole
Oh yeah.
aesthetic.
Oh yeah, it's all arcane gods not telling you what they want, but telling you what to do anyway. I thought we would have unlocked a new spot to visit. Not in a while. Unfortunate. Yeah, what are the odds? How much morale do you have to lose, dude? Yeah, I'm not quite sure how much is left in the game as it currently exists.
Yeah. I mean, most games like this just essentially fall into a holding pattern until you get to a lose or win condition.
Yep. Yeah, I'm now figuring out that the other section that I keep not going to is one that probably has progress hidden in it somewhere. But this is MÖRK BORG, one of the yellowest games of all time. I like the look of it and the feel of it, but it's due for some polish, and it is slowly getting it because it's, you know, brand new.
Yeah.
Limited appeal, although it should appeal to Souls fans when it gets a little better.
Yeah, I'm definitely planning on picking it up once it gets closer to full release, or at the very least once it gets some more content added to it.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, this session, I really enjoyed the vibe of it, and kind of feel overpowered, so they're probably going to nerf this sword eventually.
It definitely feels like it's sort of like a game of momentum, where once you get to a certain stage, you either just keep getting more and more powerful, or you essentially out-level everything else in some way or another.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're supposed to split, like, your focus on the party and, you know, have a slight challenge of a lower level character occasionally. Or you could just solo the game. I honestly like this a lot so far, but I am hoping for improvements, quality of life stuff. One of the patches made all movement speed much faster. So before that, this already sluggish game was much slower than that. Yeah, so they're probably gonna pick up the pace a little as things go on.
Yeah, this, like, if you were to, ask me what you would expect from a game like this, I would expect movement closer to something like Devil May Cry.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is a game that needs to be fast-paced.
Yeah, that's what the Dishwasher Vampire Smile is Devil May Cry 2D. And this is... It's trying to be more of a Dark Souls, which is what Salt and Sanctuary is, but Salt and Sanctuary does it better because it's got the open world thing, so... It's got to carve its own niche. We're hoping it gets there.
Mechanics in general for that
Big
one.
time, yeah. It's a tweaking process. Right now, this is basically an $18 demo. And I don't regret it because it promises to be so much more, but it's controversial as of this time. Happy to show it off, though.
It's really a case of the only way to go is up, unless they just completely down tools and go, yeah, we're done.
Yep. Really appeals to me, even in its current state, but it's presently overpriced. And when it gets better, we will probably take another look at it. Once there's more to look at.
Likely. Yeah, there was talk at one point of a co-op mode. I don't know if that's still going ahead.
If they get that down, I will love this game. That'll be a huge wreck at that point.
They do that, we're definitely bringing this back.
Yep, we'll go through the full game until the apocalypse happens, which takes like 2 hours. Because we got halfway through the Psalms in 1 hour. So... Have a good one, folks. Have a better one than they're having in MÖRK BORG. Which, honestly, we're close. We're relatable to the MÖRK BORG universe.
Yeah, I was going to say not difficult, but I think my standards for acceptable have just plummeted.
Yep. Good night, and good psalms, y'all.